Only the limit of your desire will limit your progress. And that's real talk. How bad do you want it? If you want something bad enough and you put enough energy into it, you will be successful. You will always be a winner. Retang gang, what's poppin', man? This your boy Tay, back at y'all again. Yo, I appreciate y'all for clicking on this video. Make sure y'all follow all my socials, like the video, hit that bell, show your boy some love. I greatly appreciate y'all. I hope y'all are having a beautiful day, full of great energy, great vibes. But today I want to talk about the 5 lessons that I learned in my life, just throughout my journey, things that I learned about myself, situations that I've been in that's helped me become who I am today. So the first thing that I learned in my life is stop chasing and start manifesting. Okay. I reminisce on my childhood and my younger days, and I was broke. I ain't have no money, no job, right? I wasn't stable. I didn't have anything that was established for myself at the time. But yet those were the times I had the most fun in my life. I have so many great memories attached to those times. And I always seem to always have what I need. Even though I didn't have a job, I didn't have money, I always had everything that I needed. Right? I was always in the right place at the right time to experience the best. And then when I started actually working and having responsibilities, these were the times where I was the most stressed out, right? I wasn't having as great of an experience as I did back then. And I started to realize that life isn't about chasing and stressing out and having anxiety about trying to get to the next dollar or trying to get this house or this car or whatever it is you're going after. Life is all about living in the present moment and just enjoying life, right? Let that inner child shine. Just like a child, the world is new. They have fresh eyes, so everything's exciting. Everything is a learning experience for them. And that's what we got to get back to. When you chase after things, you are in a scarcity mindset. The universe responds to abundance. So when you have the mindset of having everything that you need already, you're not worried about anything, you're not stressing, this is when you receive more. And this is why I was able to have those great times in my childhood and my teenage years and my young adult years, right? Because I had everything that I needed. For example, if you go to a bar and you see a guy talking to every chick that he see, you know what I'm saying, being thirsty, as opposed to a guy who's sitting back chilling, he in his own vibe, but he's having a great time, who do you think is gonna be more attractive, right? The guy that's moving around talking to every woman he see, he's giving off a scarcity mindset, right? As opposed to the guy who's sitting back chilling, he's gonna be more magnetic because he's mysterious. They're gonna be wondering, like, why is he not talking to me? Why is he not looking our way? He looks like he's enjoying himself, right? He's not acting thirsty. See, when you sit back and you chill and you're not being thirsty, but you know what you want, you start to attract things to you. You attract your reality from within. All right. And that's what y'all got to learn. Stop chasing and start manifesting. OK. The second thing I learned about life is don't let fear cripple you. Embracing fear brings growth. And that's facts. That's true. I can't stress that enough to you guys. When you go after the things that you are afraid of, when you step into that unknown, that darkness, this is when you start to become the best version of yourself. Right? Think about the time when you first left the house, you know, you turned 18, you went to college, you got your own place or whatever. You was nervous, you was scared because you didn't know what to expect, right? You had all these thoughts in your head that maybe this might not work out, or how am I going to survive? How am I going to take care of myself? But as you stepped out into that unknown zone, you got more comfortable. You started to experience it, being on your own, being in a new environment, and you gained a new perspective on life, and you found new knowledge of yourself, and you lost that fear, right? And that's what you got to understand. When you embrace fear, when you go after the things that you are afraid of or you're doubting yourself, you will grow. You will experience a new version of yourself. And that's all life is about, man. You know, you're not promised tomorrow. So what is fear? Fear is an illusion. It's not real. It's just your mind trying to play tricks on you and tell you that you're not good enough or you're not worthy. You got to eradicate all those thoughts and you got to dive off the deep end. You know what I'm saying? You got to go after it. Because if you don't go after what you want in life, if you let fear hold you back from becoming the best version of yourself, you're going to stay stagnant and you're going to be miserable. You're going to have a life full of regret. Okay? So I'm here to tell you guys from my experience. When I went off to college for the first time, you know, I was 3 states away from home. So when I got dropped off, you know, I was afraid, man. I was nervous because I didn't know how I was going to survive on my own. Right? This was new for me. I didn't know anybody there. I had to take care of myself. I had to be responsible for everything. I didn't have no one to tell me to get up and go to class. I didn't have anyone to tell me to do my homework or to feed myself, to be in bed at a certain time. Like everything I had to do for myself. After a while, I got accustomed to the routine. I found myself. I found what works for me, what doesn't work for me. And I lost that fear and I became comfortable, right? So I'm telling you guys, don't let fear cripple you. Embrace your fears, all right? The third thing that I learned is never let other people's perspective control yours, right? I think Kendrick said it best when he said life is perspective and my perspective may differ from yours, right? That's real. You gotta stay strong in your beliefs. You gotta stay strong in your morals and your principles. As somebody else, they might not agree with you, and there's nothing wrong with that. We all have our different opinions and our different perspectives. But you should never let somebody else's perspective make you change yourself. Now, I'm not saying you can't take advice and you can't transform and evolve, but what I'm saying is if you have a strong belief in something and it's working in your life, and somebody else comes along and says, hey, why are you doing this? You shouldn't do it this way. Don't change yourself just because somebody else doesn't agree, right? A lot of times we try to fit in with other people and we want to be accepted. So we feel like if we're going our own way and we're doing our own thing and other people don't like that or they oppose of it, we feel like we got to conform to other people so that they accept us. Scratch that, man. This is your life. The Most High God made us all different for a reason. We all have a different life experience for a reason. We all have a different soul contract for a reason. What's meant for you ain't for everybody else. Okay? This is why your soul purpose, your mission in life, the Most High gives you that in private. He tells you that and only you. It's not for everybody else to know what you're supposed to do in life. It's not everybody's purpose to see your vision and to agree with your vision. All right? That's up to you. You know, if you at a job and your boss wants to give you a raise, he doesn't come in front of everybody and say, hey, I'm giving Dante a raise or I'm giving John a raise. No, he pulls you to the side, to the office, and he gonna chop it up with you there. Like, all right, this is what you're doing. I like your performance. So I'm gonna give you this amount of money, right? And he'll tell you to keep that to yourself. Don't tell everybody. The same thing with your purpose, right? The same thing with your life mission. It's not for everybody to know. It's for you to know for yourself and you to put the work in, right? Let everybody spectate and watch, okay? Let them have their opinions and their perspective of what you're doing. That shouldn't stop you from finishing your mission, all right? The fourth thing I learned in life is always speak up. Speak your truth. Don't ever hold your tongue for nobody, right? If you feel like you need to say something, say it. All right, but make sure that you know what I'm saying? I don't want y'all just out here just talking crazy to people, but make sure that you speak up for yourself and you state your opinion. You stand your ground, okay? We don't want to be disrespectful to anybody or just being egotistical, but you always speak your truth with love, with unconditional love. You don't mean no harm, but you're just saying what's real. I remember a lot of times when I was younger, I used to hold my tongue a lot. If it was something that I didn't like or somebody say something to me that I didn't like, I would try to be nice and I would try to, turn the other cheek. But I learned quickly in life, man, you can't do that, because if you do that, people are going to walk all over you. People are going to treat you like you're nothing, like you're unworthy. Okay, you got to stand up for yourself. You got to speak up for yourself. People are going to respect you for that. They may not agree with you, but they will respect you. And they'll see like, okay, I can't mess with this guy. I can't walk all over this guy because he going to tell me. He going to speak his mind. You know, my pops and my granddad used to always tell me, speak up for yourself. If it's something that you want, right, let it be known. A closed mouth don't get fed. Like Kevin Hart said, say it with your chest. When you speak your mind and you speak your truth and you do that with unconditional love and you do it where other people can understand you, right? Now your throat chakra is activated and it's healed. That's a sign. That's a sure sign. Okay, so make sure you guys are always speaking your truth, all right? And number 5, the 5th thing that I learned about life is always take care of yourself, right? You might got family, you got friends, you might got a girl, right? They can love you, they can do for you. But one thing you gotta understand, and one thing I learned, is nobody can do more for you than you can do for yourself. And that is straight facts, okay? Like I said, people can love you all they want to. They can give you all the gifts, right? All the attention, but no one is ever going to love you like you can love yourself, right? Because understand, you're gonna have periods where you're alone. You can't be around everybody 24/7. And you can't leave yourself. Everywhere you go, there you are. You're always with yourself. So you got to love yourself more than anybody else can or will. You got to have respect for yourself. You always have to make sure that you're right within and that you don't rely on anybody else to do that for you. Because I'm going to tell you this right now. If you're dependent on other people to make you feel happy, to make you feel loved, to make you feel good about yourself, you're going to be disappointed every time. Because those same people, they got to deal with themselves as well. They're not always going to be in the best mood. Okay, so no one has the ability to give you what you need 24/7. Nobody. I don't care who you think it is, your mom, your dad, your wife, your girl. Nobody has that ability, that capacity to give you what you need 24/7 or to give you everything that you need to make you feel good about yourself. You got to do that yourself. That's your responsibility. Okay? Tap into yourself, go within, meditate, talk to the Most High God, but always make sure that your inner world is situated, because it's going to reflect, right? If you don't care about yourself, you don't have love for yourself, it's going to reflect out here, right? And you're going to see things, situations, people come into your life that reflects your bitterness, it reflects your unhappiness, your sadness, or what it may be. Okay, taking care of yourself also means, man, working out, eating right. Self-love isn't just about saying I love myself. Self-love is doing the things, showing through action, right? You eating good foods, you working out, you dress nice, you take care of your hygiene. Little things like this, just looking in the mirror, telling yourself I love myself. Make sure that you are right within, okay? And I'm going to repeat this again, man, because nobody can do this for you. Back in my younger days, man, I used to expect people to love me the way that I wanted to be loved. And it was just impossible, right? It was just impossible, man. Sometimes people might not even understand you when you do have a problem and you go to them. They'll look at you like you crazy. Some of the best conversations I've had is with myself. If I'm going through something, I'll have a conversation with myself. And it's like, I'll come up with the answer. Or it's like self-therapy. Like I'll start feeling better about the situation. Because when you talk to yourself, y'all know each other the best. That voice in your head, y'all know each other. It's been with you since you was a child. So it already understands everything you're going through and what you're trying to say. You ain't got to explain to yourself what you mean, right? And I want to leave you out with a bonus thing that I learned in life, right? This one is very, very important, so I need y'all to listen close. Only the limit of your desire will limit your progress. And that's real talk. Only the limit of your desires will limit your progress. How bad do you want it? If you want something bad enough and you put enough energy into it, you will be successful. you will always be a winner, right? And that's real talk. Retain Gang, it's your boy Tay. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Y'all have a beautiful day, man. And I'm out. Peace.